Hello watch fans, this is Anders here on Watch On channel. Today a comparison between two of the very best entry-level luxury in the very low tier of entry-level luxury dive watches you can find between $800 and $1,200. Both of these watches are from my personal collection. This is brand new. This is the brand new version of the Certina DS Action Diver, now with a ceramic bezel insert. This is the very famous and extremely popular Seiko Prospex SPB143, which is also in my personal collection. You can find full reviews of both of these watches down in the description to this video if you want to learn more about both of these watches. In this video, I'm going to compare these two watches. It is with a price difference because this retail is approximately $400 more expensive than the Certina. This is priced at around $1,200. This is priced at around $800 to $880. And in this video, I'm going to look at all the different details, the aspects of these watches, the accuracy, the lume, just to compare them to maybe help you make your choice if you're looking into getting one of these around $1,000 dive watches, which is a real sweet spot within dive watches. So let's start with the Certina. It is a 43mm sized watch, 21mm lock width, approximately 50mm, a little less than 50mm from lock tip to lock tip, and just approximately 13mm thick. It is powered by the Swatch Group in-house ETA Powermatic 80 movement, which means you actually get 80 hours of power reserve at a beat rate of 21,600 revolutions per hour. It is water resistant down to 300 meters. It comes on a stainless steel bracelet with a really nice clasp here. You see the Certina case back here. It is ISO certified, 6425 ISO certified, the Certina turtle here. And again priced at around $800. Here we have the Seiko Prospex SPB143, a big smash hit for Seiko. When I first saw this watch, I fell in love, and I have really enjoyed this watch in my collection. I am thinking about maybe selling this watch, but I'm still thinking, and that's just because I have so many dive watches in my collection. This is priced at around $1,200. If you look around on Chrono24, eBay and places like that, you should be able to find them at around $1,000. It is water resistant to 200 meters, so 100 meters less than the Certina. It is approximately 47mm from lock tip to lock tip, approximately 13.6 millimeters in height. You have a really nice 20mm lock width and a diameter of 40.5 millimeters. It does wear a little bit thicker than the Certina, but the Certina wears bigger. We're going to look into that. This also comes on a stainless steel bracelet, one of the best bracelets Seiko has made at this price range, in my opinion. And here again, side by side, you see typical dive style layout. Big hands, big minute hand, big hour markings, and of course rotating bezel, unidirectional rotating bezels, and a lot of water resistance. This is the green version. You can find a black and a blue, as well as a titanium version and two-tone versions in black and blue as well. This is the kind of charcoal gray. Really like this sunburst gray dial. It was one of the attractions when I first saw this watch, which made me buy it. You can also find a blue dial and a kind of brownish chocolate dial, and they just made a kind of light blue glacier style dial as well. Both watches has these applied hour markings, logo at 12 o'clock, and then the information above 6 o'clock. So DS Action Powermatic 80 Divers Watch 300 meters and Swiss made. Here it's the Prospex logo, automatic divers 200 meters, and Japan watch. This is, as I said, powered by the Powermatic 80. I get really nice accuracy. You see approximately 4 seconds accuracy, 4 seconds plus per day. Amazing accuracy. These are tried and tested ETA movements. They do a really good job. This is the 6R35 movement with 70 hours of power reserve, so 10 hours less than the Certina. I really get nice accuracy as well with this. Very similar to the Certina here. I have heard some problems about this movement. Some people, they have really bad accuracy with this movement, and they also from Seiko don't offer or actually say that you get really nice accuracy. It's approximately up to plus 25 seconds per day. You would never ever see that with a Powermatic 80 movement. And also, of course, a loom shot with the Certina on the left side. We have a really nice ice blue Super Luminova loom, as you see. On the Seiko, we have the Seiko proprietary Lumibright, which is this very bright green. Almost kind of looks like it's radioactive. I will say that the Seiko definitely wins in the loom department. It is just brighter, and Seiko are well known for their extremely well made and very bright and potent loom, but the Certina definitely isn't bad. You also see here in lower light situations, both are really responsive. So the Seiko, it has a stainless steel bezel insert, which is hardened. And here you have a ceramic bezel insert. And with a ceramic bezel insert, it's very, very scratch resistant, but it can break if you drop the watch. A stainless steel bezel insert won't actually shatter if you drop the watch, but it's more scratch prone. Both watches has sapphire crystals. Now looking at the cases, the Certina has a very tooly case, design and finish, brushed finish all over. You don't have any additional finishing, kind of a boring case, which is also what I said in my full review. Here you see the double security signed crown. 120 click unidirectional bezel. It's good, it's steady, it's very secure. Very easy to grip because of the coin etching here. But it feels a little bit metallic, a little on the cheaper side. It's not very refined, but it does its job very well. Screw in case back, really nicely made. Then you have a really nice satin finished bracelet here with push pins, and then a lot of half links. We have the clasp here, which is a high quality fold over clasp here, and then you click it, 2-button release, and then you have this on the go adjustment, which is actually the dive watch extension. I think the clasp is a huge plus for this Certina watch. With the Seiko, it's much more refined with the case finishing. You see this nice chamfering all the way from the one lock to the other, drilled lock holes as well. Really nice finishing. Unsigned crown with no crown guards. Nice bracelet, oyster style bracelet, and then you have a fold over clasp here. 2 push button release. And a really annoying dive watch extension. Not really very well made. I think the clasp, although you have micro adjustments, which you don't have on the Certina, which is a huge minus for the Certina, but you do get half links. I think the clasp is definitely better on the Certina. The bracelet I actually like more with the Seiko. It tapers more and it just feels a little better made. And of course the case is much better finished and made. And here the case back. Here the Certina DS Action, the new 2022 upgraded model, is on my 17.5 centimeter wrist circumference. It is a heavy watch, but it wears really nicely. I think it wears much closer to a 42mm watch than a 43mm watch. Also, a very important aspect is that you have a Nivercron hairspring within the Powermatic 80 movement, which makes this watch much more anti-magnetic, which is a huge plus. The Seiko also has a 120 click unidirectional bezel. Really nice. A little more stiff, but the clicks are much more refined than on the Certina. Only problem with these watches is, and it's the same with mine, it doesn't completely perfectly align. It's like a 0.5 millimeter off. That's a huge problem with Seiko watches, and it's kind of a gamble, a lottery when you buy a Seiko watch online if you actually get a watch that aligns. Also do get a little bit trouble with the date window sometimes, although the date window here I like a little more than the Certina date window, because the date is just a little bit larger, and I really enjoy the fact that you, maybe because I'm getting older, get a larger date. I kind of feel that it wears the same size as the Certina, although it's 2.5 millimeters thinner or smaller in the diameter. It is thicker and it wears definitely also thicker. You also see this dome sapphire crystal here, which means that from an optical perspective, it feels like the Certina wears flatter and smaller than the Seiko in some aspects, which is kind of funny because it's a bigger watch. I will say that the Seiko is much more of a versatile watch than the Certina, both because of the size, also because of this dial layout, And as I have made several videos about, this is a strap monster. You can attach a lot of different straps to this Seiko watch, and it looks amazing on rubber straps, on NATO straps, and bracelet, and all of that. The Certina is a little more kind of a bracelet watch, although I did put it on a leather strap. You can see that in the full review. It actually looked really good. The most secure buy is definitely the Certina, because you get the high Swiss quality. You don't get a lot of quality control issues as you get with Seiko watches. Seiko, they don't really take their customers too serious. They really don't care about alignment and stuff like that, accuracy with the movements. It's much more of a safe gamble with the Certina, in my opinion. I think that the Certina is much more of a summer sports watch. You get 100 meters more water resistance. You definitely get a better clasp. You get ceramic bezel insert, which is definitely better than the Seiko's stainless steel bezel insert. And of course you also get crown guards. And with the Certina, retail being approximately $350 to $400 less expensive than the Seiko. In that aspect, I will actually say that the Certina wins the overall battle, although the Seiko is the maybe most fun choice, the most versatile choice, and the choice with the most history. So I hope you enjoyed this comparison between these two entry-level luxury dive watches. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, share this video on the forums on Facebook and places like that, and we'll see you very soon again. Thank you. Bye.